Hello YouTubers, and welcome to my What's in the Box review of the Eachine E58 pocket drone. It's another foldable Wi-Fi quad, folks, but this is quite a nice one, I must admit. It's more of a scale model of the Mavic, as in most of them, but this one really is quite nice. Provided to me by Banggood, thank you very much. Obviously I'm going to say nice things, but I'm also going to say anything that's wrong. But up to now, not a lot at all. Okay, so there you go. Start off with the manual, black and white manual, got everything you need in it, all the information, lithium batteries, how to fold it and unfold it, battery installation for the transmitter, transmitter functions, all the bits and pieces that you do need. One thing about this drone is that although you've got control on the transmitter for video and photo, and it does unusually for a Wi-Fi quad have an onboard SD card slot which records directly to the SD card slot. The only way you can do it is by using the app, which is a bit of a pain because I'd rather not have anything to do with apps, but well, hey ho. If you're going to use it FPV, you're going to need to use the app. So there we go, all the things the transmitter does. Fine-tuning left, fine-tuning right, forwards, backwards, one key to take off, one key to land. You've got headless mode at the back. There's the transmitter. So there you go, you've got video, photo there, technically. Your headless mode, one key return is on the back. You've got flips on the back there, and then you have the speeds, high and low speed on there. Does fly quite nicely, quite a decent bit of yaw. You know, it's nice feeling transmitter, feels good in the hand, nicely made. Runs on 3 AAs. Yes, you've got the little screw there, which you're going to need to use because otherwise, the flap will fall off. So I think the idea with these screw jobs is that if you drop the transmitter, stops the batteries flying out, and you've got a better chance of regaining control of the quad. So there you go. That's the transmitter. And also remains of the manual, usual things, app, etc., which is UFO, which you pick up from the App Store or Google Play, obviously. Looks quite interesting. Parts thing on the back there. I do wish with these parts things in these quad manuals that they would, you know, make the parts freely available. I know there's some at Banggood at the moment, but all the little bits that you might want, I do wish you could buy them all. But there you go. Anyway, that's the instruction manual. Nothing brilliant, but it's understandable. Not a lot of twinglish or chinglish there, and goes through everything that you need. Right, okay, so the quad itself is a dinky little thing. It really is more like a scale model of a Mavic. Not bad at all. Very small, but very nice indeed. Unfolded, start with the front boom. There you go, you can tell by the landing skid. Start with those, and then the back booms. Oh, I've turned it on, turn it off. And there we go. It's a nice little thing. Like piercing lights on the front, you turn it on the top. Simulated smart battery light there, which is very nice. One light on the back. I must admit I would like to see lights on the booms. You know, forget about the one in the middle, but the one on the booms would be nice. I'd like to see them on the corner, as in some others that you can get. But hey ho, because at side view at night, there's not a lot there at all until you bring it round, and then you start picking up the front lights. Okay, so there you go. Oh, also prop protectors, should you wish to use them, they just literally clip on the bottom there, like that. But you know, and they look fairly adequate, but you know, if you want to use prop protectors if you're a beginner, then that's fine. It's worth doing. So they're easy to put on. You don't need to put any screws on. It just clips on like that. So there you go. So you get 4 of those, obviously. So arm the quad. Let's just move those out of the way. Put that on there. Turn on the transmitter. Okay, let's see, it's getting all excited. Up, down, and she's good to go. I won't fire it up, but it, you know, does fire up and bind very, very easily. One thing I don't like is these collapsible props a la Dji Mavic, or Mavic, sorry. And I don't like them the way they move like this, because when you start off, occasionally you get like a clack sound, which doesn't sound very healthy. It's not doing any damage, but you hear like a clack when the things spool up. And I always found that annoying, especially with, you know, gas helicopters, rear tail blades, you know, where they take a while to spool up. But it's no biggie, but I'm you know, it makes it look more like a Mavic, but I'd rather just have some fixed props, but, you know, it's each to its own. Camera, you can shift the position up and down. It could do with bringing up very, very slightly. Someone with really good skills with a Dremel, just to actually, let me just turn that off so it doesn't dazzle. Someone to just bring it up a little weeny bit, take a bit of plastic off there, bring it up would be good. But not, you know, not too bad, I suppose. But it is quite a scale model of the Mavic, even down to the sort of script, which does look quite classy on the booms. And even the sort of transmitter is very much scale as well, and a Mavic stroke Spark. I think that's similar as well. Bottom of the TX comes, that's where you put your phone in. Enough room for about 5.5, maybe 6-inch screen. Plenty of room there. Like a recess underneath, so it shouldn't catch your buttons, but you might need to modify it with a bit of foam or something so you don't catch your buttons. Oops, so there you go. And that's really that on the transmitter. It's nice to use, feels, you know, reasonable quality for this price point, as is the quad as well. Feels nice sort of tactile material, and really looks the biz compared to some of the other foldable things. This is, you know, quite nice. If you had a Mavic, it would probably be fun to put it by the side of it, like a sort of Mavling. What else? Oh yeah, in the bag you get a USB lead, which is the same as any mobile phone lead, nothing spectacularly different about it. So you can use your mobile phone. You get 4 prop blades, not complete, just 4 of these individual blades, and a little weeny screwdriver. It would be nice if you could tension these blades so they didn't, you know, that they had a little bit of tension, and you would think it would be done through this screw, but it isn't. I can't get them to tension. I'd just like to see a little bit more tension on there. But, you know, that's it. Flies very, very nice. Flies for about 5-6 minutes. 500 milliamp battery situated in the back. I'll show you the battery. It just goes in there. Proprietary, yeah, built-in charging circuit through there. USB lead just goes in the side there. There's a little status light there which goes off when it's finished, which is red. I don't use that one. I use this one under here, which must be a sort of reflection of what's going on in there, because it's much brighter. Obviously proprietary, as I say, but does work quite well. You know, it doesn't just fly for 2 minutes and falls out of the sky. You've got quite a bit of flight time. Very generous LVC on the thing, so you've got plenty of time to get back to base without panicking. I'm trying to think of anything else. Anything else? No, that's it really. All in all, quite a very nice little package. I genuinely can't find anything wrong with it apart from the clacky props. It's nicely made and it looks good, and I think it would be pretty good for anybody's sort of collection, especially if you've got a Mavic. Maybe they'll make a pro version with a sort of like platinum. Who knows? Anyway, folks, that's it. Any questions, let me know. Hope I haven't forgotten anything. Don't think so. That's about it. Oh, just before I go, weight-wise, it weighs 94.7 grams according to my little digital scale, which is not bad. Without the battery, it's 74.8, which, funnily enough, is exactly the same as the Eachine E31, another one of my little favourites, all up weight with battery. So this thing weighs the same as an E31 without the battery. So little tiny weeny went heavy, but it doesn't fly heavy. Obviously, with altitude hold, it holds its altitude quite well, and you don't feel as though it's flying heavy. Quite manoeuvrable, good yaw. Only 2 speeds, but definitely good yaw on the thing, and quite pleasant to fly. So there you go, folks. Any questions, like I say, let me know. There's a purchase link underneath. It's not an affiliate link. It's just where you can get it from. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again.